Hello and welcome to Long Live the Queen. It's a survival visual novel game. I've played it a lot and I really like this game and thought I could share it with whoever my watchers are, subscribers, whatever the term is. Jocelyn is the king and his wife just died. He has a brother and he's talking to his daughter who's 14. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. This is Elodie? I don't know how to pronounce her name. And yeah, this is her information if you want to read it. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what my mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me alone. Leave me. Not alone. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All in Nova depends on us. On you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. I've played this before, so I'm going to skip the tutorial. Right now our mood is depressed, so get a bonus to expression and animal handling, but a penalty to royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics. I think we're gonna go for trade and production. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins, my aunt and uncle. Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. She is a countess and a duchess. Interesting. Thank you. You look well, niece. And this is her husband. He is second in line to the throne. Ah, he was the queen's sister. Hi, Lodi. Charlotte is her cousin. Hi, Lodi. Loti? What? They sound so similar, but they're spelled different. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep. Mommy said we'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. I'm still depressed. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that only time I get to see you is something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. But at least we can have fun together here. So now I'm afraid. That gives me a boost to agility and faith, but I think I'm just gonna do it. The economics again. Because I want to be using magic in this. And I want to get it faster. What's that commotion outside? Father? What's going on? I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. This is Juliana. She is a Lumen, which is a magic user. And yeah, I don't know their relationship. I can't remember. I think she's the aunt, her aunt, but I'm not quite sure. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a Lumen, as was she, and like every Lumen I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been treacherous for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me. I have much to teach you. I'm going to let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As you wish. I'm gonna go talk to her. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any Lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. I'm still afraid. We're gonna do this again. He loves me not. Loti, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Urzel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. No, not at you. At your feet? Princess, don't move. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down where her shoulder is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Loti! Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. We will be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Intense music in the background. Okay, we need to go talk to our dad. Dad, what happened to Mom's Lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child. Gonna do accounting this week. And we unlocked an outfit. The castle seems quieter without Charlotte and Emery and Sarah? I don't know how to pronounce that. And their parents gone. It's certainly not empty though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Maybe she has a guardian angel. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. I'll try to find a way. Alright, I will try to get into the treasury. I am constantly afraid. We're gonna put on this outfit. It's a tuxedo. She's adorable. And I think we need to do accounting once more, and then we can get the crystal. One of the maids approaches for your attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. This is Alice, your maid. Her family owns a bakery. She has 2 brothers. We have a Duke of Sedna? No, my lady. The Duchy of Sedna is in Talassi. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. And now we go to the treasury. You overwhelm the guards with the facts and figures, explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well as the taxes assessed on their families and friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little locked box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. You tuck the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what you need to do next. Well, now I'm willful. I can't start working on lumen yet. I think I'll go for intrigue. Some internal affairs. A familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursula. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction, so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? I'm going to call the guards. Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the palace, there is no sign of an intruder. You wonder if you were only imagining it. What's my mood like? I'm very willful. What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands. Press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, Illuminate! Doing it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate. It's all magical girl, Sailor Moon-like. I swear it's a Sailor Moon sequence. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Okay, it's week 7, and we are going to end it there. We became a lumen. We can use magic. We've got a lot of economics training and math. See you next time.